Play the axis. Mad.
So this is the Axis. I can't believe a big underground complex like this actually exists.
It's at the bottom of the ocean. Used to be a big abandoned facility, but we fixed it up a little. Now we use it for whatever we want.
Real. Looks like it goes on forever.
Shame it looks so synthetic, but I can't deny there's a certain sense of grandeur to it.
This is the amount of info
Oh.
at our disposal. The amount of info at this is the core of Ion. It's where Fig and I were born. Here allows us to pretty accurately calculate future events.
So that's how you learned about the end of the world.
Doesn't labor for automatically. Oof.
Are you sure you're okay? You don't look like you're back on your feet just yet.
Nah, I'm fine, really. I can handle it.
Hey, don't push it, Ringo.
Welcome to the Axis, Devil Summoners. Or perhaps I should just call you humans. I am Flamma.
Whoa! The hell's that coming from?
Never mind the introductions. We're here for Ringo.
Agreed. What exactly is going on with her?
Understood. I'll get right to the point. Based on my observations, Ringo's condition is a result of her continued soul hacking.
You consider the
I considered
possibility.
that as a possibility. I just didn't think it would have such an impact.
I don't really get how it all works, but yeah, normally you can't just bring people back from the dead without some sort of catch.
Isn't that the truth? Actually, I might be getting a pretty good deal if this is as bad as it's gonna get, don't you think?
Let's not get carried away. I still owe you one, and you can bet I'm gonna pay you back. So, no giving up the ghost till we're squared away, alright?
Oh, better get the most out of you while I can then. Just so you guys know, none of this is your fault, okay?
I agree with Ringo. The soul hacks were a necessary measure. Soul hacking allows an agent of Ion to interact with a human soul. But it requires a link to the target's soul, or their psyche, if you'd rather phrase it that way. I surmise that when the link was created between you, it caused an unforeseen abnormality to surface. It would be extremely dangerous to continue searching for the Covenants without addressing this first.
Alright, well, is there any way to get rid of this so-called abnormality?
No.
Indeed there is.
Ugh.
It is for that reason that I called you here.
What do you mean? Give it to us straight for once.
In order to remove Ringo's abnormality, I've prepared a specific countermeasure. I must ask that I have everyone's cooperation on this.
Really cutting our work out for us, ain't you?
Alright, Flamma. What do we need to do?
Rather than explain, it would be best if you saw for yourselves. If you would please head that way.
Oof.
Wow, the fun just keeps on going here, huh?
Wait, this seems familiar somehow.
This area is known as the Soul Matrix.
Ah.
The Soul Matrix.
Based on information acquired through Ringo's soul hacking, Ion has created a physical representation of your mental pathways. Here, they manifest as a labyrinth of sorts.
Soul hacking? Alright, back when Ringo was in my mind, it looked something like this.
The reference data comprised not only your experiences, but Ringo's previous observations in your mind space. Expect some familiar sights.
They really went above and beyond.
It's hard to believe we're still underground. Ion's power really is incredible.
You are currently standing at the heart of the Soul Matrix, from which the labyrinth continues in 3 different directions.
3 doors. Makes sense.
Let me
Does this
guess.
mean that this labyrinth
Right,
of yours is
middle,
connected
left,
to each one of our souls?
corresponding.
That is correct. The structure before you is reflecting in real time the mental state of the summoners linked with Ringo.
So what does this labyrinth have to do with this problem Ringo's dealing with?
Allow me to clarify. The source of the abnormality causing Ringo's malaise has been detected in Arrow's sector.
No. What's that?
Ion's conjecture is that in soul-hacking Arrow, Ringo was exposed to some anomaly within Arrow's mental state.
What? Does that mean there's something wrong with my mind? Hold on.
Hard to know without seeing for ourselves. But I think I get what Flamma's saying. Basically, we just have to head into Arrow's sector and eliminate whatever's causing the problem, right?
I've concluded that this would be the most effective solution, yes.
Mind losing that dismal look on your face?
Calm down, guys. You can pick all the fights you want later, but right now, we've got a job to do. Let's go take a look at this Arrow sector.
What? Just 360 down. Looks tripping.
Our objective here is to eliminate the abnormality in the Arrow sector and stabilize Ringo's mental state.
Whoa. We got demons just strolling around the place. What's
Wow.
going on here?
Did it just disappear?
So this soul matrix is in our minds? Because I can already tell it's going to be a headache.
Why are there demons here? Is that because of Ringo's condition?
We're still investigating possible reasons, but as of now, the presence of demons in the Soul Matrix is yet unexplained. Based on current observations, they're not limited to Arrow's sector. We have demons roaming both of your areas too.
Oof.
Huh. So us summoners are infested with demons down to our hearts and minds, huh? Guess that's just karma.
Investigating the Soul Matrix further might help us pinpoint the cause of Ringo's condition.
So we still don't really know what's causing it.
Under the current circumstances, we would be better served finding a practical solution than a theoretical one. Therefore, I will limit our current investigation to the Arrow sector, which seems to be the source of our issue.
Works for me. I'm not wild about walking into a construct of my own mind anyway.
No point wasting.
What is that? A drone?
Finally caught up. You can see me, right? What do you think? How do I look?
This thing certainly is friendly.
It could be dangerous. I'll just shoot it.
Mm.
I'm not dangerous. It's me, Fig.
Fig? Why are you a bird thing?
I'm not just a bird thing. This is Mimi the owl.
Mimi.
It's a drone form I'm using for reconnaissance here. Ringo was worried about our surveillance abilities in our normal forms, so this seems like a good fix.
I take it this is the preparation you were talking about.
Exactly. With Mimi, I can serve as mission support for you all.
Support.
Let's go.
You know, detecting hostiles, surveilling local threats.
Makes sense. I have to ask though, why make yourself this owl thing? Where did Mimi come from?
Well, Mimi is short for Mimizuku, and that's a word for an owl. But it's not that important. I guess I just like the look. Drone production and control is pretty easy for Ion, so I figured I might as well make something cute.
Cute's not really my thing. How about a babe drone with some curves and sultry style?
Hey, yo.
Any weapons?
Now you're talking.
Hmm.
If you can take any form, just turn into a
Mimi is a
What?
support unit.
Now you're talking. If you can take any form, just turn into a tank. A lot of problems you could solve with a 6-barrel Gatling gun.
True.
Besides, acquiring and carrying firearms is difficult in this country. Not to mention they'd stand out too much.
So much for the power of Ion.
Anyway, I think I'll be using Mimi to help you guys out from now on. Let's do our best, team. We can do this.
She's so perky now. Was Fig always like this?
Hidden depths, I guess. I can imagine she's usually too busy keeping up with Ringo.
Sometimes all it takes is the right mask, and you can play a different side of yourself.
Seems like she's having fun with it anyway. Should be fine.
Now, onward to the Soul Matrix. Let's go!
Let's go. Safe enemy in the right pursuit. Mimi will notify you when demon sent out for recon.
Leaving this to you.
We'll be fine. We won't encounter any enemies.
Look out! Get ready!
Oh, press the wrong button. Thanks. Not I. Oof.
Alright, time to let's go.
Looks promising.
Beat him down!
Don't miss now.
On it,
Whoa.
Nailed it! Can't let Arrow show me up. Here goes.
What's our opener?
Shall we?
I'll just attack normally.
Bullseye!
Brr.
What's the plan here?
Alright, this ought to shred 'em. Thought so.
Keep it up, Ring. Here I come.
Best to go
Don't
with that.
give me orders.
Oh. Massive damage.
Too late for regrets now.
Yeah.
What? Over already?
Oh!
Tag along. Oh. Oh.
Are you hurt?
Wasn't expecting that much
There's one!
damage. Might as well take it. Oh, no. Yeah, use a lifestone. Need some HP.
Enemy! Now we can relax.
First strike. Oh, gonna quickly nip to the low.
Would hit 'em.
I'll try and do you proud.
Or just need to shot one of them.
Tired out, Melody?
Ding, 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 ding. Ugh.
Just getting
That's it,
started.
Melody.
That's your cue.
Fire.
Man, not done yet. Fire.
Ugh.
Good, Ringo?
Careful
That's-
now.
you got this, Ringo.
Big damage. Out of my way.
One more turn. Oof.
Let's keep up and let me see. Here goes.
Should just try to normal attack it. Yeah.
Sure.
Senso, you heard?
Brrr.
See ya. What? Over already?
Nope. It's alright. Press the wrong button again. I keep pressing A. A. Hey. Yes, there you get screwed.
First impressions
Let me
count
see.
for a lot.
Don't
I'll
miss
do it,
now.
Melody. Nailed it.
Whoa.
Good job, Eric. Just to be
See
safe.
that terror in their eyes?
That's it, Melody.
Love to see it.
Wouldn't expect it. Better safe than sorry. Easy shot. Got it.
Oof.
Stay alert,
Here we
Ringo.
See that terror?
This ought to...
Oh, no, I was on the wrong one. Should have done the left dude.
Too late for regrets yet.
You fell for it.
Oh, get blocked.
You're hurt
I'll
bad,
be okay.
Sizo.
Easy shot. What? Over already?
Let's take it.
Just joked about killing someone.
We're 10 steps ahead.
Hello, ambush. Oh, nice.
I'll leave this to you.
God, love how badass that looks.
Sure.
Can't even do anything.
Got it.
Okay, what now? Let's go.
That's your cue.
Don't miss now.
Silent as snowfall.
Oofoo.
Not bad. Just to be
That's the
safe.
tip.
That works.
That's the
Fine.
good.
Maggie.
Yes.
Knew I could count here.
That'll work.
Go for it, Ringo.
This ought to...
Zan.
Thought so. Out of my way.
IOE. Ugh.
Let's shift. Not done yet. Easy shot.
Now,
Let's go. with
that'll
that.
work.
Here goes. Enemy down.
Hey.
You wanted a fight? You got it.
Very cheap. Yeah. Is there anyone that's... Yeah. We've got the guy. Starts with a bunny. Give him Jari and then
Look out!
do some exploring down here.
Now we can relax.
Let's get this. I'll be okay. Easy shot.
Brr.
Got it.
I'm going to
Let's go.
enjoy playing with you.
Straight through.
And the crit.
Knew I could count on not over
That's-
yet.
Go ahead.
This ought to... Shred 'em. Thought so.
And thunder for the last one. No fire.
Let's go.
See that terror?
All you, Millie.
You don't have to tell me.
Good kill.
Out of
In
my
the
way.
surge. Oh no. Sag.
Man, this hurt. Better safe than sorry. Easy shot. Got
Ah.
a kill. What? Over already?
You okay?
No.
Let's take it.
Damn. Love me some items.
Enemy!
Oh. Sure, just because you're a bit cute. Oh no.
Now we can relax. Enemy! Careful.
Oh god. It's alright. Got one of them.
Nice to meet you. Not done yet. This ought to be good to go.
That's it, Saizo.
Hope this works.
Zio.
Snazzy.
Style and substance. Careful now.
Remember,
Don't.
I counterattack.
He might be reflector wind. Oh no, weakness.
Smart choice. I got this.
Hope this works.
Any other ideas?
Go with something
This'll
else.
take you down a notch. Nailed it.
Oh, is that going to be poison? HP. Okay.
I guess he's just to be
See
safe.
that tear? Best to go with that memory.
Send him packing.
Leave it to
I'm
me.
going to get a 4 stack.
Let the
So
rebels
change the animation at all.
dinner time.
Almost fell asleep.
Pretty cool to see.
Enemy! Phew.
No, go away. I don't want more enemies. I just want to talk to my demons.
Talk to them.
Hey!
I'll make A. Oh, more MP. I'll give that to him.
No point being reckless. Let's see some fireworks.
No, I still looks like it in game. In battle. What's the enemy? Sorry, it's only over there.
Careful. That was close.
This is no battle. It's a massacre.
Oh.
Like that?
So you're today's trash. Not done yet. Easy shot.
Bloop.
Let's go.
Any other ideas?
Whoa.
Ringo, you still with us?
But yeah, I don't have any of the weaknesses.
Got him.
That's an agent of Ion. I got
Good
this.
idea.
Let him have
On
it,
your
hero.
orders.
Well, he's still poisoned.
Too late
It's got the
for
poison
this.
spell. Oof.
Man, this hurt. I'll be okay. Easy shot.
Blap.
See ya.
Arrow,
This
you
is
got
going
the
to
kill.
take. How's this for you?
All equipped for it now.
Eat whole so I can get some HP back.
You're done.
That's 50%.
That was a joke.
Wow. Printer up. This better be in the next Persona game. Let's go talk to the demon over here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I was getting all the demons. She maxed out with him, yeah. Oh, we should be able to get fire back as well. I should not even maxed out with him yet. Yeah, dang it. Put that one in the back burner because I can get fire back and have a little bit of a different
Incoming.
setup. Oh,
I'm ready whenever
useless. Don't be stupid.
Easy shot.
Is this really the time to act
isn't
tough?
Got it. Take it away.
Beat him down.
Yeah, this could
Poison.
Not bad. Not over yet.
Take him down.
Now
Van.
not bad. Just to be safe.
Do it.
We
Millie.
could poison him again.
You like that?
Whoa.
Too late for regret.
Big attack. Oh. He hitting. Oof. Oof.
useless fool.
Could be better. No rest for the weary.
Can you still fight, Saizo?
I was doing a dance while he's like dying. Oh, yeah, let's go.
No rest for the weary. Fire.
Blap.
Don't overdo it,
Let's
Ringo.
go.
Take him down, boss.
Now
I got you,
bingo.
Melody. You're done. Someone
Just
heal
to be
Arrow.
safe. Dance.
Wow.
I was just getting started.
My pixels level 5. So I need to start noticing things. Oh. Goes down. Was this the way forward? Who knows? Ooh.
Let's do this right.
I'm still in this.
Aim for their weakness, Saizo.
No problem.
Yeah.
Gotta hurt. Good, Ringo.
Careful now. Come on.
Ooh.
I can't. This isn't
That's your
going
cue.
too well.
Let him have it, Arrow.
Beat him
Yeah,
down.
this could work.
Sounding
Just
kind of
getting
winded there,
started.
Milady. Send him
You think you can order me around?
Too late for regrets now.
Toits. Only 2 left. Needle shot. Don't do it on her again. Thank God. Thank God that I didn't get
Still in the fight,
This
Arrow?
isn't going too
Still
well.
in the fight,
the
Arrow?
big attacks.
Here goes. You're no match for me.
You're too
Take
reckless.
it away.
This might be a shot.
Ooh.
What are you doing, Ringo?
And attack. Nice.
Easy win.
Referee. Oh, I need to remember he's got healing. Completely went past my mind. Oh, I've already got one of you. Choose a healing.
Enemy.
Milady deserves the HP.
Close.
I'll follow your lead.
Da.
What's our opener?
Go time.
Attack.
Easy shot. Lowest
Right.
kill streak buys drinks.
Now,
Let's
time
go
for
with
some
that.
punishment.
Not yet. That's better.
Lowest kill streak buys rings, but I don't have one. No.
Locked on.
Needle attack.
Big damage.
I'm not your
That
baby.
trust.
How about this? I'll teach you.
Poison. This one dead.
Too late for regrets now.
Ooh, got lucky on that one.
What's the plan?
All
here?
right. Take this. Got it.
Oof.
Let's see. Let's
That's
finish
the
this.
ticket.
Blow away, Melody.
You're in bad shape, Ringo.
Locked on.
Hopefully, you should be able to finish this next turn. Oh, you should be able to finish it with
With this power.
an attack and then the Scarab. Yeah. Because say if the attack failed, Scarab should have been Scarab? I forgot it was, but the extended attack should be able to kill.
Look out! Get ready.
Off, because he saved.
This might be as far as we go.
Hey, Flamma. Anything we can do here?
This rupture is caused by the disparity in thought and cognition between Ringo and the human connected by her soul hack.
So
Ah.
it's about the differences between me and Arrow.
Well, they're totally different people. There's gotta be a million unique things between them.
Correct. In the Soul Matrix, these myriad points of disparity take this form. This is a mutual lack of understanding between Ringo and the Summoner. With a more sympathetic connection, their soul level can be elevated.
Meaning this will all fix itself if they make nice. Be friends?
Making nice is a more ambiguous term than I would use, but yes, that is essentially correct.
So, what would happen if we tried to pass through this without boosting our soul level?
It is not recommended. Doing so would induce immense stress in the human psyche.
We don't know how it would affect you either. Better play it safe for now.
Yeah, I know. Just curious.
Currently, however, your understanding of one another may be enough to proceed. Try approaching the rupture.
Got it.
I doubt it.
Now we can relax.
I know. 5. You get 10 right off the bat. Yeah. Are you ready to unlock this gate? Sure. Unless it starts a boss fight now, I'll start crying. This guy's especially because I never something like Ringo and how I can learn. Okay. Oh. Cool.
Hey,
More wheeling's better. Let's get used to it. Experiments fine though. So, first aid arrow. I've always heard it's a good skill to have. It's a bit quick.
Look,
Oh.
be cautious.
Oh yeah, let me use my healing items before we encounter this. Some enemies favour on this. I'll make sure you're prepared.
Be
Okay.
careful. Careful.
Let me heal just in case. This way, run.
Now we can relax.
Oh.
I don't recognize this one. Better play it safe.
Accessing data.
That might be dangerous, Ringo.
Access Shredder.
Probably thunder.
Big damage.
Nice, Ringo.
Go time.
I wouldn't do that, Cyclone.
Nope.
You know what to
Let's
do.
go with that.
You got it.
See that tear?
You got it.
That should. How's this for you?
Not still with me?
Looks like it'll work.
Do it, Melody.
Another poison.
Be around. Love to see it.
Out of my way.
Oof. No one should. I'm gonna say no one should have weakness to fire, but it's so rude to him. He's got a weakness to ice, so no.
Now, time for some punishment.
We're in bad shape.
Not done
This
yet.
keeps up. You saved me.
Wow.
I'm going to
Let's
that'll
see.
work.
That should work.
Careful.
Poison work on these?
How this go.
Nice.
Nope.
Now,
That should.
time. Go ahead, Ringo.
I got you, Melody.
Wow.
Knob, you like that?
Let's stay cautious.
Normal attack.
It's over.
Should kill.
Out of my way.
Cool.
That was kind of one-sided.
It's. Careful. Now we can relax.
I just want healing.
That was close.
None of these are healing.
Ringo,
This one's special though.
enemy. Now we can relax.
Lord yuck. Got nothing I can use. Keep going, keep going. Just keep running, just keep running.
That was close.
Oh. Possible demon. Oh, already got one. Another one over there.
Enemy. That was close. There's one.
Recognize.
Careful.
I'll fight this one because you're in the way of my demon. Oof.
Nice to meet you. Go time.
You know what to do.
Careful, Sizer.
Finish them off,
Got it.
Sizo.
Ooh, ouch.
You're fine. I'll get serious. Yeah. Too slow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Straight through. Done.
I guess I'm not your babysitter.
How long will
Poison
you
him.
last? Did that hurt?
I was weak to it.
Out of my way.
That was just pure guess. Crit. It's weak. They're weak. Blooming weaklings.
Now, time for some punishment.
Attack.
Shall we?
Looks like it'll work.
All yours, Sizer.
Do it,
Zio.
Nice go. Switching to offense. Here goes.
Attack.
That's a hit.
Hopefully it just does enough damage just to
Here.
get one more hit on them.
Did that hurt?
But there should only be one left. Oh no, all killed.
Easy win.
That surprised me. Aggie has been learnt. That's awesome.
Any medicine?
Nice.
Oh, again. Might as well teleport out and rest. Need that HP. Let's go back to the Mensa room. What happens if if I turn? I just hide him. Will he just like close and go straight in? What's in here?
Hello.
Aren't you a little snag? Come close. Don't worry, honey. I don't bite.
Sorry. Who are you?
Me? I'm Lena, the owner here at Yang Yang Palace.
And what exactly do you sell here?
I can smell the darkness on you, honey. I think our secret menu has exactly what you're looking for.
Do I really smell that much?
Relax, honey. I'm an expert. Trust me, my nose is always right. We have quite a stock of curiosities some might call shady. Shady enough to suit your purposes, I'm sure.
Sounds like you know what you're doing. I'll be sure to drop by.
Oh, but don't forget, you'll have to supply your own raw materials.
Got quite a few of them.
Store policy. Welcome!
Oh wow. Might as well just explore the rest. Oh, it's Thingy. I forgot what it's called, but I know what it is. Tom Smith. Anything that I missed? Yeah. Huh? Hmm. As well go up to the side place and then. Oh, so might as well check here first as well. Oh.
Leaving this to you.
Oh, is this back at the... It's back there. The doorway. Oh. Been there. Might as well check here again because we missed out the breaking mark. I mean, what? Oh, we can't go in there? Oh, ruined. Yeah.
Welcome.
A drink. Excuse me again.
So this is
Oh.
Well, from the looks of you, I take it you live on our side of the world.
Huh?
Sorry for surprising you, stranger. The pleasure's all mine. I'm Ginkgo, Madam Ginkgo to some of our summoner regulars.
Nice to meet you, Madam Ginkgo. I'm Ringo, but I'm not exactly a summoner. What do you mean, your side of the world?
Here at Club Cretaceous, we provide certain specialty services to the people of the city. More specifically, we put clients in contact with summoners for private contracts.
Really now? Sounds like this place is good for more than the nightlife. So if I drop by, I can hear about some local problems that need a summoner's skills? That's what
Ooh.
you're saying?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Why tell me about this? Sounds like
I'm sure I will soon enough. Saving the world is certainly a noble cause, but there are times when you must narrow your scope and hear the smaller voices.
Room.
All I'd ask is that you help the people who need it. That's the true calling of a devil summoner, after all.
sounds fun. Might help me get the information I need too.
Good to see you.
Oh. Kinds of icons will have. Okay.
As to this,
Barman business. Basic. Sure.
this is.
I'll
This
accept more
is
quickly.
How
Sure.
listen close.
Accessory. Sure.
What do you think? Allow me to explain.
But could you make?
To tell the truth, I ask
Demon.
that you Do you have any other? Please come again.
Is that everything on this side of the road? Pizza? Pizza? No. It seems to be. Might as well go back. Might as well go to the compsmith and get the level up for the guns, weapons.
How's your comp today? Will this be all? Thanks. Will this be all? Thanks.
Baracana.
Will this be all? Thanks.
Might as well upgrade it, nothing wrong with that.
Will this be all? Thanks. Will this be? Thanks. Need anything else? I better see
That's
you
it.
back here.
Unless I have to talk to her to get the quest.
What'll it be this time?
No.
Don't break it, okay?
And then that was shop person. Might as well talk to this.
Get lost.
Your pets is not going to go to their business. Okay, I'm sorry. And then Siren. Unless that's them.
Huh? But alas,
Fine. Bright Soul.
I'm counting on you.
Might as well check the Safrino.
Welcome. Huh? Listen up.
Right, Eliza's Nicholas. Narita, free replicas, even on the internet. And the immense eye which disappeared.
See ya.
Okay. First we go back and rest at the same post. And then we'll go back into Axios. Into the Soul Matrix. Nope. Give that. Midpoint. Oh, bloody hell. Right, that's the midpoint.
Now we can relax.
What's that? I can't mean.
Incoming.
Whoa.
Over there. Look.
Ah, bright song. Ah, that's the quest item. Awesome.
Enemy. Incoming. That was close.
Come fight here, get the HP after this.
I'll follow your lead.
I hate conflicts. I'm going to enjoy playing with you.
Come on.
Crit.
Let me see.
Right away.
But then you both don't like poison. Screw you, enemies.
Not bad. Let's finish this.
Go for
Okay,
it, Millie.
whatever.
Whoa.
Too late for regrets now.
Whoa. He told. No. 95.
What's our opener?
Let's promise. Go for it, Aaron. Let's go with that.
All according. All right. Lock done.
Shall we? Let's stay cautious. Want a piece of
That
this?
trick.
Need some
Just
help,
getting
Milady?
started.
All you, Mill.
Do it, Milady.
You think you can order me around?
Whoa.
Out of my way.
I'm dead.
We just had to get in the way.
Hey. Bunch physical from the rabbit. Healing augment. Might as well give that to
Here
him.
goes.
Yeah, I see Steve for a bit, so. What evs?
Enemy.
Oh,
Incoming. That was
hit
close.
him.
There's one.
Ignore it. Oh, Bicorn. You're a summoner, but you are right. SpongeBob me. So you start with. Oh, he hasn't even joined. God dang it. You can hear voices coming from somewhere.
Hey,
What the hell are you doing? Did you kill him? Answer me now, Arrow. Once your mind clears, illusion is gone. Ooh.
Look out!
No, go away. Ooh.
Now we can relax.
I think I found what enemy we're going to be fighting last.
Now we can relax.
Well,
That's unfortunate.
since respawn remain no case, but let's not try and keep moving. Okay. I've got to find the anomaly anyway.
Careful.
Oh. Fight. Whoa.
Begin.
sure. Gonna go with that,
Gun.
Senzo?
I was read the gun.
Nice one, yeah.
That's the
Good plan.
ticket.
Now, Ringo. Go ahead, Ringo.
Good hit.
Keep it up. I'm not
Take
your
it away.
babysitter.
Roll
On it,
away.
Ringo.
Poison. Haven't that counted as well? Hitting him with a gun counted as their weakness.
Beat him down.
Let him have it,
Done,
Arrow.
Ringo.
Stack of 4, let's go.
You must be hungry.
All but one.
I'll show you.
Oof.
Whoever
Let's
brings
roll.
them down gets drinks on me.
Stack 4.
I was just getting started.
Guess Ringo gets the free drinks. I like you, give me shine, give you shiny treasure. Or bell. Oh, missed the summon.
Now we can relax.
He says like you still don't have enough points. Yeah, I do. Just if I got waited to go away possible. That's why I got into there. It's hard to say. Oh, please stop yawning, excuse me. I've been awake a good solid 12 hours per day, excuse me. We'll save first. Save. Let's go. Let's fight. Guy from Makoto's Palace in Persona 5. Let's go.
There. That big league's demon. It's being drawn to Arrow's memory.
It wants my memory?
Oh,
Yeah. I can just sense it after soul hacking you.
And this guy might be the source of Ringo's condition. Let's take it down.
let's go.
You know what to do.
Shall we? How's this?
Thunder. Nope.
You know the
You
drill.
don't have to tell
Don't
me.
be a hero.
Fire.
Burn it
Gotta
all.
risk it.
You're wide open.
Yes.
What do you think?
Right.
Decrease all defenses.
What's
Got
our
debuff.
Remember, they might
I
count.
don't think wind does anything.
That's so.
Or does.
Too late for regrets now.
Oh,
I'll show you.
MCO. Oof.
They're strong. Shall we? Be on your guard. Easy shot.
Attack.
We gotta
Yeah,
win. That's your cue.
Zan.
That's so.
Keep it still with me.
That's the ticket.
Decrease the attack.
I know
Let
it
me
is.
see.
Poison. Ah, immune.
Too late for regrets now.
So,
Ready? Go time.
Cover me.
That'll do.
Together.
Kill Ringo.
Thanks.
What's our
Fine.
opener? Looks like
I'll
it'll
get you
work.
Ringo.
Ooh.
With this power. together. As long as we work together.
What do you think?
You know the drill.
I might as well just attack.
I know we
Still with me?
Fire.
Your orders.
Too late for regrets
No,
now.
not reinforcements. Don't make me do more damage. And he can heal him. What?
Don't underestimate me.
You still
Got
okay
it.
over there, Sizo?
Good. Good.
Careful,
This
Sizo.
might be a shot. Bingo.
Fine.
That's the
I'll get
ticket.
serious.
This way, go.
Ooh,
Let me see.
decrease all the defense.
Might you like that?
That's
Do your thing.
Feeling lucky. Got it.
Fire.
Out of my way.
3 stacks. Because they're a lot more tanky. Oof. Oof. Oh god, don't hit Ringo. Nice.
Sizo,
Got it,
you
I'm
hurt?
sorry.
Get him, Sizo.
I'm on.
Bang.
Don't expect me to help, Arrow.
Don't know till
Careful what you choose, Arrow.
I hope this works.
don't know till
Here goes. That's a hit.
No poison.
Do it, Ringo. Take him down, boss.
Zan.
Sure thing,
Yeah.
Sizo.
Ease. I'm not your
That's right.
babysitter.
And go for a decrease on the attack.
Too late for regrets now.
Nice. Just one more to deal with.
What? Size. Okay. I can't lose here. Let's see.
Zio.
No, static charge. One down.
Nice, just to be safe.
I was
Okay.
doing that anyway.
Love to see it.
We're taking care of
That's
that.
the
Zan.
Right on target.
Still in the fight, Arrow?
No, just need a shot just for the crit.
Like I'd overlook that.
Out of my way.
Should kill. No.
I'll show you.
That's everyone.
Nice wasted effort.
Yes, it's a case where if Ringo dies and no everyone else doesn't die, yeah, suck on that one, bitch. Brrr. Oh, he's still alive.
No more just getting
I was
started.
doing that
Aggie.
anyway. It's over. About what I figured.
No, it should be Milady's windscreen, not Ringo's. Dodge ice. And there's a bit too stacked. Bread or bead even. Dodge gunfire. Full support arcana. Ooh. No. Hmm. I mean, it must be pretty traumatic to get shot.
Lied to me?
Listen, we don't have to fight. Can't you see that the Phantom Society is wrong? Open your eyes!
Open my eyes? Don't give me that shit! Fight me, damn it!
I won't!
I said fight! God damn it!
It's all so clear now. I was the one who was wrong. I'm sorry.
Oof. Living opinions for these is incredibly impressive proof of deep mutual understanding between Ringo and our allies linked by Soul Hack. Keep exploring it and you may come to understand your teammates better. Oh my god.
Hey, you alright? Sort of just went quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, we're fine.
What Ringo and Arrow just witnessed was a meaningful memory, or a fragment of one at least.
And thanks to that, I remembered something important. Well, more like I was reminded.
So, what we just saw was...
My memory of when I was killed. I'm sure of it. That guy you saw, Kaburagi, he's still with Phantom. He's helping them track down the Covenants.
Then he's our enemy.
He is.
So was this friend of yours really that mad at you for betraying the Phantom Society?
No, not because of that. I made an important promise to him. And in that moment, I nearly broke it. Really, I have to thank you. You've given me a chance to set things right.
What did you promise him?
Thank you, summoners. The abnormality had taken the form of a demon, and thanks to your efforts, Ringo's condition is now stable.
Why tell us that now? You knew that the moment we beat it.
Actually, by eliminating the
No.
foreign object from... By eliminating the
No.
foreign object
No,
from
no,
the
no,
soul
no, no,
matrix,
no, there you go.
actually, I discovered something rather unexpected, so I had to perform a cursory inspection. The soul matrix, Ringo and Arrow's psychological wavelengths,
I'm just gonna
are
put control
now
down
mutually
while it's speaking, so
sync,
let's get.
thereby enhancing your abilities. In other words, there are substantial benefits to exploring the soul matrix and clearing gates.
Cool.
More powerful abilities does sound tempting.
Back it up.
Indeed.
When you say her condition's stable, are you implying we haven't really addressed the root of the problem?
Correct. However, the removal of inhibitors like the one you just took care of seems to have a certain impact. It's unlikely Ringo will collapse again.
Good.
Still, I ask that you please refrain from the consistent soul hacks, Ringo.
Aww.
Well, saw that one coming.
There are still many unknown factors at play, and we must not forget the associated risks. We should try to avoid any unpredictable scenarios.
I'll lay off it.
I'll lay off. As much as possible.
Sounds like you're
I love
not
the
against
dialogue.
the idea of having to jump in again if the situation calls for it.
Of course.
not. I don't see much point in being reserved about it. Do you?
Not at all. It's not every day you find an ally who knows how to make the right call. Even more so if you're only with them a short time.
Don't worry, Melody. You'll get your meeting with Iron Mask. And if we end up as enemies after that, then no hard feelings, okay?
Agreed. I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, though.
Same.
Oh, really? There's a surprise.
Yeah, best case, we avoid more soul hacking and keep on Melody's good side.
I'm with you there.
I respect your decision, Ringo, but please only do it when absolutely necessary, alright?
I know. Honestly, Fig, you worry too much.
It's true.
Thank you, everyone. It looks like Ringo is doing a lot better now. And I have good news from my end as well. I've discovered another lead on a Covenant holder.
Hey.
Nice one, Fig.
I'm surprised you found another in such a short time.
Perfect. Now we can really focus on finding the Covenants.
Let's get a move on then. I'm eager to see what the rest of these Covenant holders are like.
Bro.
Everyone, please make your way back to the safe house when you can.
Does So I have to pick one. Pick Vengeful. World overall. Why yes, that counts and provide XP bonuses. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. So I'm probably like, oh, it's too quick. Never guessed. What's that supposed to mean? No, goodbye. Approach pause. I'm saying.